Thank you, Mr. Chairman. First, I'd like to congratulate the President for having the vision and, quite frankly, good judgment to allow Secretary Mattis, in consultation with a very good military leadership team, to set the troop levels. What a novel idea for the Commander-in-Chief to turn to his commanders and say, what do you need to win? So Senator Durbin started this off. Well, I'm glad you're there because Trump doesn't know a whole lot. I'm glad that Trump is smart enough to understand that you know more than he does, and he's empowering you to make us safe. General Obama was a pretty lousy general. He withdrew all of our forces against sound military advice in Iraq. He got to 8,600 because he just picked the number. He could have helped the Free Syrian Army when they needed our help the most, and there would have been no massacre of the Syrian people. So that's just my 2 cents worth. I'm really pleased that this president is listening to those who actually understand the war and dedicated to winning it. So let's dig in a little bit. Do you agree with me, General Dunford, that every American in Afghanistan is an insurance policy against another 9/11 originating from Afghanistan against the American people?
I do, Senator, and I assess the fact we haven't had another 9/11 to be due to the pressure that we put on the al-Qaeda network that has been in that region since 9/11.
And unfortunately, the international terrorist footprint in Afghanistan has grown over time, right?
It has become more diverse for sure, Senator.
And that's why we need more counterterrorism operations to protect the homeland.
That's right. Our mission in Afghanistan is balanced between the counterterrorism mission and growing the Afghan capacity.
Can you see a scenario, General Dunford and Secretary Mattis, where the Afghan people lose to the Taliban and we win?
No, sir. We saw that circumstance in the year before 9/11, and we saw the outcome.
Do you agree with that?
Certainly not, Senator.
And both of you are dedicated to making sure that never happens again as much as possible.
We're sworn to defend this country, sir.
And so you're going to make this decision based on what's best for America, and it is best for America for us to succeed in Afghanistan. Is that correct?
It is, sir, and for the international community that our economy depends on.
And all of the people going are volunteers. We don't have conscription.
Yes, sir.
We should be grateful for these men and women who've been there multiple times. And I think everybody here is grateful.
Yes, sir.
But being grateful is not enough. General Dunford, you said that we're losing our advantage against enemies throughout the world. Do you agree with me that the main reason's been sequestration?
It's been a combination of things. I think the main reason is sequestration, but I'd also say that the enemy has taken advantage of our focus on violent extremism and our budget difficulties to grow their own capabilities. So
as we're looking one way, they're growing the other way.
That's exactly
It has
right.
nothing to do with the caliber of the men and women. We're not losing our advantage because our soldiers have deteriorated. It's quite the opposite. We have the best force we've ever fielded in the history of the United States. Do you agree with that?
I do, Senator. It's been about our investment portfolio, not about our quality of people.
So Congress can fix this if we choose. Do you agree?
Senator, I can, and not only that, today we still retain a competitive advantage over any single adversary. We have time to turn the trend around, but I would assess that by the end of this 5-year program, we are going to find ourselves in a position where we're at a competitive disadvantage in several areas.
So if we go to 603, that's a step in the right direction. Is that right, Secretary Mattis?
With more assets, we do more. Yes, sir.
Okay, there's unfunded priority request of $30 billion. Would it be a wasteful spending if we gave you that additional $30 billion?
I believe it's actually $33 billion, sir,
Okay.
to round it off a little bit there.
That's why I like you. Your
But
numbers.
the priorities are excellent, sir. The priorities we have in the base budget are the right ones.
Okay.
If we get more money, that's the right place.
Well, we got a chance to go beyond 603 based on the priority needs of the military. I hope we'll take that chance. As we look out over the coming 5 to 10 years, General Dunford, very quickly, after we defeat ISIL, and we will in Iraq with our Iraqi security partners, do you believe it's in our interest to leave a residual force this time if the Iraqis will accept it?
I do, Senator, and I think it's important to point out, not only for enduring commitment in the region to advance our interests, but I also believe that, one, there's more fighting to be done, and the Iraqi security forces will continue to have to develop their capabilities.
And finally, you're not looking for a fair fight. I am not either. So do you both agree that modernization has been neglected because of operational needs, and now's the time to modernize the force to win the fights of the future and deter war if we can?
The time of the senator